Okay, so I can find an equivalent fraction using multiplication and division. We review multiplication and we're going to work a little bit with division. Remember, an equivalent fraction is a fraction that is equal. It's represent for the same amount. And you remember that the multiplication strategy, what we're going to use is we're going to multiply that number, that fraction, for a whole fraction, a fraction that have the same numerator and the same denominator. Now, to use the division one, we have to think if that number is big enough so we can divide it. Okay, let's see. If I have 1/2, can I divide 1/2 by a whole fraction? Let's see. Can I divide 1/2? Can I divide it by 2? It's gonna be a complication here. This is more like middle school math, so we're not gonna do this. So this is not the way. We're gonna use division when we see that the fraction is big, okay? And so we're gonna do, let's think. For example, if we have 4/8, that's quite a big fraction. So I need to think, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get an equivalent fraction from 4/8? I can either multiply, but it's gonna give me a bigger number. If I divide, it's gonna give me a smaller number. I rather use always the fraction that is represented by 2/2 as a whole. Why? Because when we have even numbers, all the even numbers can be multiplied by 2. So let's make it simple. So we're going to divide 4/8 and we're going to have our fraction that is 2/2. Okay, we're going to divide. So 4 divided by 2, how much is it? 4 divided by 2 is going to be 2, right? And a divided by 2 is going to be 4. And we have our equivalent fraction. So 2/4 is equivalent to 4/8.